Hello all, and welcome back to our Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix walkthrough right here on Missile Online on the PlayStation 3, of course. So last time we got here to the end of the world and we just saved, so we're going to leave now, where we saved over in the 100 Acre Wood type of world here in the World Terminus systems, which is how the Heartless get here. And as soon as you're ready to jump into this fiery thing of death, and this will bring us to this area where it's basically Hollow Bastion. Although it's a little confusing because the enemies you fight here are from End of the World and not Hollow Bastion, so it's weird. But obviously you can just take down all of these invisibles and they won't be too much of an issue for you. And they go down pretty easy when they're, you know, in such small numbers. But we'll fight them in a much larger capacity pretty soon. This episode is... oh man, it was over an hour long, and I think you're looking at about 10 minutes of an episode because of this. So we want to go into here and talk to this giant machine after we open this chest, which of course has an elixir, which is something we desperately need. And you'll see these dark globules all over the place, but who cares? One born of the heart and darkness, devoid of hearts, ravage all worlds and bring desolation. Seize all hearts and consummate the great heart. All hearts to be one, one heart to encompass all. Realize the destiny, the realm of Kingdom Hearts, the great darkness sealed within the great heart. Progeny of darkness, come back to the eternal darkness, for the heart of light shall unseal the path. 7 hearts, 1 keyhole, 1 key to the door of darkness tied by 2 keys. The door of darkness to seal the light, none shall pass but shadows, returning to the darkness. Ones born of the heart and darkness hunger for every heart until the dark door opens. And upon reading the machine and whatever it's speaking to us, we will be attacked again by invisibles, but they will go down no problemo because we are just so awesome. It's important to note while we're killing these guys that this machine, as we will find out later once we collect all of the Ansem reports, this is actually the machine that was created by Ansem to create artificial Heartless. And as soon as you're done, just jump back through the dark globule the way you came. And you'll see that there's this pit underneath us. You can go and save. I do suggest doing so before you jump down, which we are obviously going to do, and I'm going to skip out all of this. And once you're ready, jump into the hole in the ground. But yeah, that machine was built by Ansem to create Heartless. Crazy, I know. And here we are flying, just hanging out and flying around. And look at that. Holy crap. So this is Chernabog? Chernabog, I think that's how you pronounce it. From, I believe, Fantasia is actually where this guy is from. Look at him standing in a volcano. It's Batman! No, it's not Batman, but it is a Batman. And it's Chernabog. So what we want to do is watch out for his fire breath at all times, get behind him and hit him as many times as you possibly can. I do highly suggest casting Arrow or Arrow Go, whatever you have on you, I highly suggest doing that. If you can, try to get away from him before he does that fire thing. Where he makes a big firewall come up around him, because that does hurt really hard, and sometimes he'll do it, most of the time actually, he'll do it so it's so big it actually hits you twice and you need to heal in between if you get caught in it. It's hard. This is a hard fight. We died a lot. So just keep hitting his face as much as possible. Keep on the side of his back of his head. Now we're going to skip forward. We almost got him into green. And let's see if we can take him down. Now he's going to cast those orbs all over the place, which he just did. And let's see, we need to kind of stay behind his head so we don't get hit by those. And we got caught in the fire. We need to out-heal it. Can we do that? See how many times we just got hit? 3 times in a row. Donald and Goofy will die a lot in this fight, and don't worry about rezzing them, because honestly, they're just going to keep dying. Obviously, I did, because I'm stupid. Now, when he does that attack where he sets his hands on fire and throws them at you, you want to watch out for that, because he cast fire bolts that also hit you pretty hard, and he also, oh no, we are out of MP. I don't know why we're going to use an elixir. He'll die in literally a hit. Look at how much health he has. Look at how much health. I don't know why I res Donald. Donald can't actually get the last hit on him. And we'll be able to finish him off as soon as we're able to get this strike in. Down he goes for over 10,000 experience. We leveled up and so did Donald. pretty fantastic, and this was a hard fight, guys. I mean, I died a lot. I died a lot in this fight. And down he goes in a purple flame of righteous something or other. Oh, what a hard fight. Seriously. Now, that's actually the first time I downed him. I actually had to fight him around 3 or 4 times after this because I died in the next part. And we get the learned shared ability Super Glide, which is super, super great to have and is actually one of the reasons why we are doing this right now. And if we go into shared, we can just see that Super Glide is while in the air. Press the square button to fly at high speed. Hold down the square button to remain aloft, just like Glide. And it actually doesn't override Glide at all, which is wonderful. You just have a super glide. And it is something that's going to be really useful for the Hades Cup in particular, which we unlocked by sealing Hollow Bastion. And now we just want to go, and you can go all the way down here, which is what I do, or you can use that door up at the top, but it's more fun to just fly around, so just fly! And then you will use the portal that is here on the ground, this white landing. You just want to land in that. And you'll find yourself in this destroyed remnant of whatever it is, but it kind of, to me, looks like Olympus Coliseum. I could be wrong. It could just be a different world. Maybe Atlantica. I don't know. Maybe Wonderland. Maybe it's a combination of everything, just all destroyed. You can see where all of the destruction has been. These worlds are just messes of what they used to be, and that is just, it's really cool and shows you the destructive power of the darkness and the Heartless overall. So after going through that last door, you'll be thrust into this room with a behemoth. Watch out because he will jump at you first thing. If you use Super Glide, you can get away from that, but I didn't. We want to jump on his back, take him down just like any other behemoth. Look at how much health he already has, and we'll be able to take him down right now, and down he goes, and I think he gives us 540 experience points, but no health or money. And you'll see that there's this giant Heartless insignia thing on the back here. Now, this is actually pretty important because every wave of enemies, or multiple waves, will chip off a block because you need to unlock that entire thing. So this first wave is pretty easy. It's just some dark balls which we can easily kill nowadays. Don't really need to worry too much about them. They don't do that much damage, so it's totally cool. Just don't die because you haven't been able to save since the Chernabog fight. So, you know, if you're like me, you'll have to fight Chernabog 100 times to get through this. So just kill all of the dark balls. And once you kill the last dark ball, these invisibles will spawn. And this will be a wave entirely of invisibles, which we can beat. We know how to beat them. Although there is an overwhelming amount of them, so you do need to be careful. As soon as they die, though, we'll have to face an entire wave of angel stars. This is one of the harder waves just because there's so many of them, and if they do the right attacks at the right time, you will be basically stun-locked and be unable to do anything. I died so many times on just this fight, on Proud Mode, of course. So we want to try to take them down. Just focus one by one. If you get one low, just focus it down. The next wave, though, is going to be against all three, which is Invisibles, Dark Balls, and Angel Stars. And they keep spawning. After they die, a certain number of them are going to spawn, because as you can see, we have a lot left to that Heartless insignia. So you just want to try to take down these guys as much as possible. I know, it sucks. They do hit pretty hard. See if we can get out of that, which we were able to do. Another Angel Star. Now, I should be locking on. Now, the priority system for these fights, by the way, definitely goes Angel Star, Invisible, Dark Balls. And we're on our final wave. That was, I believe, we have one more Invisible to kill now, which, of course, he's going to do his super annoying thing that we weren't able to get out of. It takes practice to get out of those. And let's see if we can kill him, hopefully, pretty quick. That aerial combo does a ton of damage against them, so I do suggest having that equipped if you have it. And that will make the last part of the the Heartless Insignia chip away, which is going to reveal the final doorway. That's the last place we have to go in the entire game. Storyline-wise, I mean, there is a lot for us to do in the extras department, which I will be taking care of after this. We're not actually moving on at all, so just go through this doorway, and you will find yourself in front with the last save point in the game. And there's the door of destiny that will lead us to Kingdom Hearts, Ansem, and the darkness. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next will be a ton of extras, including side bosses, the Hades Cup, and the synthesizing guide. Thanks again for watching, and remember, never give up, never surrender.